Welcome to class. Welcome to day 27 of our 30 days of yoga and Yoga Nidra course. Today we're going to start sitting. So use your block, prop, pillow, cushion, whatever you have to get into a nice, comfortable seated position. Don't worry, we're not going to stay long here. We're just going to set the intention of the practice, and you can close your eyes if you want to. So today's practice is about aligning with your true nature. And you might remember the practice that we did in the first bit of our course about the traveling light. Traveling, warm, gentle light traveling through your whole body. So let's reignite this traveling light in your heart center. You might place your left hand on your heart center, your right hand on top of your left. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen your spine, open the chest. And now take a deep breath in. Feel your heart open and release. Now take a few more deep breaths into the chest and into the heart center. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Just notice your breath. And so alone by touching your heart center, by breathing into your heart, there might already be a warmth or some kind of radiation emanating from your heart. So just focus on your heart center and imagine a warm, gentle light. And this light shines not only in your heart center, in your chest, but also shines on the space around you. It illuminates the space around you. So keep focusing for a few more deep breaths on your chest, on your heart, on your inner light. Ignite your inner light and keep it shining bright throughout the practice and beyond. Then slowly let your arms go. And from here, we're slowly transitioning onto all fours. So it might be better to open your eyes and get the block to the front of your mat. Come onto all fours. I know loads going on in your head right now, probably. But just keep it flowing. Just keep your mind flowing, observing, not judging, not holding on to thoughts. Just keep the thoughts coming. And we're coming into cat-cow pose. So inhale, lifting the chin. Exhaling, rounding the back, pulling the navel in. Just mobilizing the spine is so much in the spine, our whole mobility. And so let's begin by giving our body some love, our spine some love, and mobilizing. Exhaling, rounding your back. Inhaling, creating that nice, gentle back bend. Remember to integrate the pelvis, so rock the pelvis back and forth, and also gently including the head as the spine runs, as you know by now, from the top of your head to your tailbone. Keep breathing. Have 2 more goes. Inhaling, exhaling round your own rhythm. And 1 more deep exhale, rounding the back. And release. Then coming to the front of the mat and onto your feet into forward fold, releasing the whole back line, releasing any stress accumulated. If this is your morning, then the morning stiffness. And if this is your evening practice, then there might be some stress about the events of the day accumulated in your back. So gently and lovingly let go. Let your arms, your shoulders go, your head, your neck. And then softly bend the knees. Take a big inhale. And with the exhale, roll up into standing pose. And here we are, just gently rolling the shoulders back. We're kind of back in gravity on our feet, so make sure your feet are underneath your hips. And you feel gravity working with your feet as you press against the floor. The whole body is rebounding back up. All right, it's a little bit of a neck relaxation. Gently bend the head to the right and to the left. And are ready for practice. So take a big inhale, arms overhead. Gently open the chest, take a little back bend here, then bend the knees, exhale, forward fold. Great. Keep the knees bent if you want to. Then inhale, grab your blocks, maybe hands on the blocks or onto your shins into extended forward fold or tabletop. Then release the hands back down, bend the knees a lot and step back into your plank. So we're going to stay here for a while. If this is too much for you, you can bring the knees down as we connect to our core here. So aligning with our true nature is about our inner fire. And the inner fire starts in our core, in the solar plexus. So let's enjoy starting that fire here by pushing the whole body forward, the crown of the head forward, and then pushing the heels back, all by staying in one long line from your heels over your knees, your hips and your shoulders. If you can, breathe in as you push forward. Exhale as you push back. Inhale as you push forward. Exhale, pushing back. Just one more time. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Then inhale, knees come down. Exhale, chaturanga, chest slowly on the ground. Online. Feet come back down on the ground. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Little cobra. So nice. Sun shining in my face. Exhale, release. Inhale onto all fours. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Stay here. Integrate what we just did. And take a big inhale. Come onto your toes. Toe mounts. And exhale, release. So that 2 more times. Inhale onto the toe mounts. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, heels down on the ground. Then bend the knees, look forward. Walk, jump, hop to the front of your mat. Release the upper body into forward fold. Keep the knees bent, maybe. Then take a big inhale, extend. Tabletop. Exhale, release. Bend the knees a lot. Take a big inhale and exhale. Roll up into standing. Nice. Exhale, arms down. This is a wonderful sun shining here. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Take a little bit of a back bend. You might close the hands if you wish to. And then bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, extend. You should feel pretty good right now. And exhale, release. Get the blocks out of the way for now. Then bend the knees some more. Hands grounding on the floor. Just a few seconds of plank here. Enjoy the power of your own core. Then take an inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, lower the chest. Whoopa, and have an inhale. Facing the head to the sun. Lifting the chest, the heart towards the sunshine. And exhale, release. Inhale, come onto all fours, press back into downward facing dog just once. Inhale, lifting onto your toe mounts. And exhale, release. Then walk your feet to center. Inhale, lift the right leg up. 3-legged dog. Then bend the right knee. Exhale, navel comes in, knee comes to the chest. And then step it forward. We're coming into warrior 2. So anchor your back foot 45 degrees. And then windmill your arms up. You might already want to place your block for triangle pose on the outside of your leg. But first things first, warrior 2. So stretch the front leg out. Find your position for your back leg. Rotate both legs out, so touching the floor with your outer arches. And from here, take the jumper off. Rotate the arms up and out. One more time. Rotate the arms up and out, and then bend the front knee just as much as you can without losing your grip, both on the back foot and the front foot. Warrior 2, the pose of resilience, of intention, of strength and focus. So stand your ground, just one more inhale and exhale. Then from here, Sun Warrior, keep your front knee bent and extend the front arm up to the sun. Face towards the sun, stretching your whole side body here. Ooh, amazing side body stretch. Another big inhale. And on the exhale, find your block. Stretch the front leg, come into triangle pose. If this is too hard for a transition, keep the front knee bent. Shift your weight forward. And from here, find your block. And now you can play with that front knee. It might want to stay bent, or you might be able to stretch. But that is not important. Important is to keep the back straight from the tailbone to the top of your head, and then open the arms both towards heaven and earth. Triangle pose. And I could just stay here forever, but let's move on into an adventure. Keep the block in your right hand. You're gonna need it as you focus on your front leg. So hop the back leg a little closer. We're having our block in our hand. Now, let's get the block on the floor, right in front of you, right under your nose. And your back leg might already be lifted. If not, get the back leg up. We're coming into half moon pose. Then open the hip to the side, your chest follows. Open the hip, chest follows. So you're facing to the side. And then maybe you dare again. One hand to the earth, one hand to the heavens. Balancing in half moon pose. This is where the truth comes out. And if you want more of an adventure, if you want to know more, if you want to challenge, then lift the front hand off your block. What is happening? There's going to be wobble. You might fall. How are you doing in the uncertainty, in the challenge? Where's your true nature then? Wow, big questions. Then slowly get the ground back under your hands, under your feet. Step back into plank, and from here, push it back into downward facing dog, and you might just feel safe here. And wow, what just happened? All right, let's mobilize the first toe joint here. Little. Yeah. So coming onto your toe mounds, inhale and exhale, release. Then bend the knees, look forward and step or jump to the front of your mat. Release into forward fold. Then bend the knees. Exhale, lift. And get both arms overhead as you take your next inhale. Then grab your right hand with your left. Take a big inhale, extend. And exhale, side bend to the left side. If you feel like it, you can cross the right leg behind the left, just to deepen the stretch in your side body. So the side body is also where our strength is coming from, as the rebound from the floor. Get your arms down for a second. Move through the outer arches. So travels through the outside of your legs. Inhale, grab your left arm and bend towards the right. Again, if you want to, cross the left leg behind the right so everything stretches towards the right side. Yeah, so the strength travels through the outsides of our legs and then into our pelvis. And this is where the force goes into our center through the core and then shoots out through the crown of our head. This is amazing if you feel it, as you can then feel it anywhere, standing in line somewhere. So just feel it, grounding your feet, your heels, your outer heels, your outer arches, and your big toe mounds. And feel that strength coming from the floor, getting into the pelvis, shooting through the center and through the crown of your head. That's it. All right. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms come overhead. Take a little back bend. Then exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Keep the knees bent if that feels good. Then grab both of your blocks into extended forward fold. And exhale, release. Wonderful. Take another inhale, bend the knees, get the hands firmly on the ground. Bit of core work here. Stay in plank for one big deep breath in. And exhale, knees come down, chest comes down. Inhale, lift the chest, facing the sun. And exhale, release. Inhale onto all fours, exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, mobilize your toe joint. And exhale, mobilize your calf muscles. Nice. Inhale, bend the knees. Oh no. Other side. So get your right foot to center. I was in sun salutation mode. Lifting the left leg, coming to three-legged dog. Then exhale, bend the knees. Get the knee towards your chest, stepping forward into lunge pose. Gonna go straight away into warrior two. So just as we did on the other side, windmill your arms up. Get that front knee stretched first and rotate both of your feet onto the outer arches. Then take the jumper off, crossing the arms in and out, and rest them on the horizon. From here, bend the front knee towards your two middle toes, just as much as you can. Keep your shoulders stacked above your hips. Warrior pose. So maybe you can come a little deeper, challenge yourself. How strong is your base? How strong is your foundation? And can you stay light and resilient up here? Are your shoulders relaxed? Are your shoulders relaxed in the storm? Then from here, take a big inhale, sun warrior, lifting the left arm up to the sun, and bending the whole upper body backwards. Keep the front knee bent. You should be able to rest your hand somewhere below the knee. And if that's not available, just give yourself some help by stretching the front leg a little bit more. Few deep breath here, opening that side body. All right. And then come up to triangle pose. Forgot to position the block where needed. So just grab the block and you can start with the knee slightly stretched. Then extend the left arm forward, windmill the arms to the ground and to the sky. Now you can play with that front knee. So maybe it likes to stay bent, that's okay. Maybe it likes to stretch, but try to shoot your tailbone back and the front of your body, the crown of your head forward. All right. I noticed when editing my videos here for this course that I have my eyes closed a lot of the time. So I must be enjoying it. But it's also about the brightness of the sun here. But it is nice to just, if you don't have your eyes closed during the practice, try once. And it will feel different. So in this whole course, the asanas keep repeating. And so once you're familiar with the practice, you can start closing your eyes. All right, enough talking. Then adventure move into half moon. I know you've been waiting for it. So first of all, get your back foot a little closer to your front leg. And then grab your block, position your block underneath your nose, get your hand stable on that block, and your back foot comes up automatically, right? Then open the hip to the side. I know rotation feels unstable, feels unsafe. And then open the arm as well. So the chest rotates, the hip rotates, the back leg rotates. We're having a hip opening here, though you're focusing on balance. But this is a hip opening. Right. Woohoo. Are you ready to lose grip? Just get your hand off the block. Maybe. All right. What just happened? What is happening? Uncertainty. I don't feel safe. Oh, yes, you are. Because you can handle it. Then exhale. Step back into plank and from here into downward facing dog. That feels good. So just stay here for a second. Don't do anything. Just breathe. And feel into your sides. So we've done a lot of side stretching, of side opening, of side strengthening in half moon. And so the sides feel alive, they feel open, they feel flexible, vital. And so from here, let's go a little bit deeper into our hearts. Get the knees onto the floor. Just setting up the next pose, which is camel pose, with your blocks just outside of your heels, so next to your hips. I'm moving too much. First time I'm having trouble with the microphone. All right, ready. Then get onto your knees. And we're going to be stretching the whole front of our body. So first of all, press your hands, fingertips up into your hips. Then from here, protect your back by contracting your glutes. And this will already shoot your pelvis forward. So that might already be your back bend. Glutes contracted, hands inside your hips, then lift the nose, the chin a little bit. And if you want to go deeper, then just lie in a little further, contract the glutes further, more, maximum contraction in your glutes, protecting the lower back. And you might want to, or be able to, reach and grab your blocks. Keep contracting your glutes, extend the front body, open the chest. And if that's available to you, you might lower your hands down onto your heels. And if not, just stay up here, pressing the hands into your pelvis, contracting the glutes, and that's okay too. Then slowly move the hips back and all the way onto your hips. Slowly take your time. We will not need those blocks anymore. We're coming into child's pose. So open the knees to the sides. Hands come forward. Forehead on the floor. And we're doing the opposite. So from the chest opening to a safe, grounding child's pose. So sometimes in life we have to stay for too long in a heart opening or a chest opening. We feel vulnerable, we feel exposed. We're out of our strength, we're out of our realm, we're out of our safe zone. Then remember to come back into child's pose, into a safe zone, into protection whenever this is available, whenever possible, whenever there's space and time for it. And this grounding allows you to align with your true nature. And maybe that heart opening shifted something, triggered something, released. Maybe you have known a truth that you haven't known before. Maybe you've known a new strength, a new side, a new desire, a new wish. And then child's pose helps you to integrate. Then from here, let's come into sitting. And we actually might be using one block again. So come into sitting as you come into seated rotation. And depending on your flexibility in your hamstrings, you might need the block just to be able to be comfortable. So stretch your left leg out, bend your right, get your spine upright, so pressing your sitting bones either into your block or into the floor. Then grab the right knee with your left hand, the right arm runs up to the sky and to your back. And you follow with the nose. So you can see what's behind you. And I see a barbecue. I do. And loads of bikes. Mountain bikes. Oh, can stay here in that rotation. This is spinal care. This is spinal spa, spinal wellness. And then slowly come back to center. Change sides, stretch the right leg out, bend the left. First, stretch the spine, sitting bones into your block or floor. Crown of the head towards the sky, then grab your knee with the right hand. Right arm, left arm up, back, and down. And look behind you. And I have a different perspective now. I see flowers. So they say that rotation changes perspective. That rotating is very healthy for our worldview, for how we see the world. And as you can imagine, if you only look forward, never look left and right, never look back, then you have a different perspective. But you might not have the full picture. But I'm having a full picture now because there is a little, not dangerous snake moving towards me, which I would not have seen if I would just have looked forward. And so that little snake is now in my view. All right. Then come back to center. I'm not stressed at all. No, this snake is fine. It's just that little one. It will be more terrified of me than I am of it. Then bend the knees. Easier said than done. Rolling back. And just one last bridge pose before we come into our well-deserved long Savasana practice. So bend the knees and lift the hips. Just gently crawl your shoulder blades a little bit underneath you so that you're comfortable. You don't have to exaggerate, just lifting the hips here, strengthening the whole back, the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back. Just enjoy 2 more deep breaths here. Keep your eyes closed. Snakes aren't dangerous. Oh no. Last deep breath in. And deep breath out. Then release slowly on the floor. Take another gentle stretch if you feel like it, maybe by twisting the knees or by opening the knees.
Find your most comfortable position, lying down on your back. You may place a cushion under your head and a blanket over your body to stay warm. Then close your eyes gently and let your arms rest alongside your body with your palms and fingertips facing upward. Deepen your breathing and settle into this space. As you inhale deeply into your belly, imagine you're breathing in positive energy and clarity. As you exhale, release any tension or doubt you may be holding on to. Let all thoughts go. Then let your breath flow naturally, without any effort, simply allowing your body to relax with each new breath. Let's bring your awareness to the intention of this practice. Living in alignment with your authentic self and exploring if you are influenced by the expectation of others. Let's move to a safe space first. Visualize yourself standing in a vast, serene landscape. The sun is setting on the horizon, casting a warm and gentle glow onto your body. As you look around, you see two paths in front of you. One path is illuminated by the light of your true self, and the other is lit by the expectations of others. Imagine those two paths in front of you. Envision how they look like. What do you feel when you look onto each of those paths? what pictures might be coming into your head. Now have a deeper look onto the path that is illuminated by the light of your true self. And ask yourself the following question: am I living in alignment with my authentic self? Allow any thoughts or feeling that arise to simply be acknowledged without judgment. Then turn your head slightly and focus on the path in front of you, the other one that is lit by the expectations of others. And reflect on the question: am I trying to meet others' expectations? Just let thoughts or feelings come without judgment, simply acknowledging their presence. Then turn your attention back to the path that is illuminated by the light of your true self, and start walking down that path. With each step, feel a deep sense of authenticity and inner knowing. Keep walking and notice how your body feels light and free as you move forward, simply guided by your own desires and aspirations. Continue walking and envision yourself shedding layers of external expectations and societal pressures. Imagine them falling away like leaves from a tree, leaving you feeling unburdened and liberated. continue walking and notice all the fallen leaves left behind you. Ask yourself, what does it feel like to live in alignment with my authentic self? Keep walking and notice any sensations, emotions, or insights that arise. Then slowly shift your attention back to the path illuminated by the expectations of others. Observe any feelings of heaviness or constriction that may arise now. Simply by imagining walking down this path. Notice how it feels to carry the weight of others' opinions and demands. And then gently guide yourself back to the path of your authentic self, illuminated by the light of your true self. Feel the lightness and the joy that come from living in alignment with your true nature. As you continue walking, feel a sense of clarity and purpose. Then slowly bring your awareness back to your physical body. Feel the support underneath your body, the touch and warmth of the blanket around you. And take a few deep breaths to begin waking your body back up. Carry all the insights and sensations from this practice with you. Remember that you have the power to choose the path that aligns with your authentic self, and that you can release the burden of others' expectations. When you're ready, open your eyes. Take a moment of gratitude for this journey of self-discovery. And whenever you're faced with decisions, remind yourself to listen to your inner voice and walk the path of your true, authentic self, to live in alignment with your true nature. Namaste.
Take a few deep breaths. Come back up to sitting. Grab one knee maybe to gently roll up into sitting. Yes, snake is still there. Come back onto one block and we're gonna end as we started. Anchor your sitting bones and just notice how different you feel than at the beginning of the practice. Just centered, relaxed, yet vitalized, and this low halo of energy being present. All right, take all this with you into your day. Take a deep breath in, closing both hands, joining both thumbs with your forehead, with your chin, and with your heart center. Have a wonderful day. Bye.